evolved to its next form.
Where are these posted again?
Where's
YouTube.
what? Yeah,
What?
The
YouTube.
recordings.
Oh.
Yeah, YouTube. I
Let me
will.
send a link.
Yes. Forrest has a link ready.
I want to do share with some of my friends.
Yes.
Ooh. That's a cool design for Bartholomew.
Thank you.
Wait, did I still not make him a token? Oh, I'm actually an idiot.
Is there a token for Bugsy?
There is. There should be. Why am I not seeing that? I thought I did make him a token. Did I not upload it? Maybe I didn't upload it. Okay. Well, anyway.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll have everything will be set up next session. If I have time to do it in between, I'll do it. Anyway. Okay. So
I don't know if that link sent the whole playlist, but there's the first episode.
you could probably
I'll
get the
find
link
it.
to the. I think you can get the link to the playlist in one of them. All right. Anyway. Okay. So we begin in the swamp. And if you guys didn't see the message, there is a letter pinned to a tree nearby. It's a torn page from Oren's notebook with a hastily written note. Oh, we'll be back in a few days. Following a lead. Took Gizmo with me. We'll see you soon, Oren. Okay. And now you are.
Damn it, the crazy bastard disappeared again.
No lizard piss.
Good.
He's not even pretending that he's going to take a piss this time.
Damn, that must be a really long piss.
Okay, so just anyway, to recap here. We are so you are here in the swamp town, and Duet has ran over to greet Abella over here. You see Abella talking to Trapper, and there is another NPC there. What do you do?
So it's Abella is the one with antlers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Abella's this one, yeah. And
And
Almus,
then-
her Kieran.
And there's the Kenku and what's the stag looking thing?
It's Kieran. It's a Kieran. Her Kieran, Almus.
Okay.
Elmus the goat.
Yeah.
I want to walk closer and point at the Kenku and go, Kenku?
Yes, Kenku.
The elderly Kenku looks at you and cocks her head and points to you and repeats back to you in your voice, Kenku?
Oh no.
Kenku.
Hell yeah!
She seems rather excited as she repeats Kenku a second time. Her little tail feathers flutter in excitement.
Friend.
Friend.
You know, I didn't know what would happen when we finally found another Kenku, but yeah, well. We'll see where this goes.
And she
Only good things.
points to herself and goes, friend Crinkle. And points to you.
Raru.
Raru, as she repeats back.
I'm gonna ask Abella who this is.
Okay, yeah. So Abella kind of says, "Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you all again. This is, Crinkle, and I'm sure you are familiar with, Evan."
Cayde kind of grins and waves at him a bit.
Evan kind of just like gives like
Is
a
that the
half-hearted
trapper?
wave. Yes.
Such a normal name.
Yeah.
Normal name, normie. Fucked up looking.
Most of the killers do have pretty normal names.
Yeah, they really do.
It could be the fucking penis monster and his name would be Joe or some shit like that. The penis stealing monster that bleeds Pepsi. Yo, what up? My name's Joe.
Crinkle approaches Raru and gives him a pat on the head and says, "Good boy," in like the same tone you might say to a dog.
I agree.
Give her a weird look back, but I'm not saying anything.
Hell yeah.
She kinda
Crinkle the
like-
goat.
She kind of like pulls
In the
back
top
her.
left corner, Raru will remember that.
She kind of like pulls back her hand and then like and then reaches into her cloak and like produces some like hard candies and gives them to like offers them to Raru.
Raru's not gonna pass up free candy. And
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
New thing
Granny
to
with
watch out
the
for.
fucking- Would you like a free lollipop? Would I?
Would you? Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting his name. The goat. The Kieran.
Almus.
Elmas. I pat Elmas, of course.
Almus leans in and gives you a little nuzzle. He remembers you.
Fuck yeah.
Duet is kind of just like bouncing around. She's very excited to see Abella again.
Cayde kind of walks up to the trapper, and he says,
Don't
"This
do
may be
anything
a-
stupid, Cayde.
This may be a weird question, but in the village, is there someone by the name of Anna, to your knowledge?"
He nods.
Okay. Cayde gets a conflicted look on his face. Just needed to check something.
You probably won't
Also,
find her in her cabin.
Okay, good to know.
She doesn't like to be tied down to one place anywhere. For all the time I've known her, she prefers the forest.
Nah, that makes sense from what I know. I don't suppose you remember anything about a beach.
What are you talking about?
Just some weird visions things. Dream stuff that's probably being caused by the weirdness around here. Just had to double check it.
Yeah, that tends to happen around here. Best get used to it.
Working on it.
He kind of turns to Abella, and Abella kind of like goes to talk to the group again. She says, so Evan and I are here because he was asked to track someone down and bring them back to the killer village.
Ooh, that's some fucking tea. Who?
I don't know, he won't tell me. And she kind of like looks at Evan. And Evan kind of just like crosses his arms and kind of gives Anna a sideways look.
It's not me, is it?
It's not you.
Okay, cool.
Kenku?
It's not a Kinku. But the
Was it the
Kinku
dude who
is
throws
assisting me.
knives?
No.
Okay,
Not him.
because we stabbed him already.
Yeah,
Mhm.
not him. She just requires a lot of skill to trap and to catch. So that's why I was asked. He kind of looks conflicted at this mission that he's been set.
The boulder is conflicted.
And now I'm imagining him with that voice.
He kneels down to pet Duet and asks, is she any good at tracking?
Well, she's
Tracking
got
this
a
for-
nose on her.
2 nose. Good track.
We've never
Ooh, good
asked
point.
her to before.
Maybe she'll be helpful. The old Kenku knows this place. She was helping me.
Huh.
Maybe if you told us who you were following, we could, help. We're quite bored.
Also kind of stuck in this swamp from hell. Have
I
been for the last, 4 days? I can't even keep track anymore.
He looks specifically at Anastasia and has his arms crossed over his chest, and he goes, I don't like to call her what she calls her. I prefer to give them a little dignity while they're here. But I knew in life her name was Lisa.
Would we as a group know who that is? Or nah? Because
You have not heard the name before.
Okay.
But you could ask more questions and do a history check to see if you remember if you've seen this killer in the killer village.
It gets a little confusing when I try to remember if we know the killer name and their actual name, or just the killer name, but
this
whatever.
is not a killer that you talked to for long.
I don't.
Okay.
Rory doesn't know shit.
Yeah, Rory does not remember. Which makes sense, because I don't think he was at the initial trip to the killer village.
Nope.
Yeah, Laura does not remember either.
I'm just gonna ask, this person, was she from the killer village?
Yes, though she lived on the outskirts. A lot of people were afraid of her.
Wait, was she the one with the, tent thing? Way far out? I think we walked past one of those.
He kind of looks specifically at Anastasia and nods solemnly.
Huh.
She got out. The
What is
XP wants her back.
Huh.
But she can't catch her herself. Some benevolent being.
Oh, she's not benevolent.
Nipotent.
Yes, that. Let's see. Do you have something on you, like an item that she would have had on her? If we're gonna be tracking, it would at least help.
And he kind of pulls out a, it's an old rag. It's kind of polka dotted. And it's kind of like a shimmering red. And he holds it out to Duet, who sniffs it. And kind of sits and wags her tail like she's waiting to be told to go somewhere.
I am gonna do something new that I got with the last level up. I have an Eldritch Invocation that lets me use speak with animals at will as many times as I want whenever I want. So
Okay.
I can now speak with Duet.
Okay.
I don't even stock that spell like a moron.
I am basically now fluent in animal.
Nice.
So, think you can follow this?
I'm gonna cast guidance on Duet.
Duet nods both of her heads excitedly. She's like, yes, I can track. I'm good. I have good smell.
You're a very good dog. Duet says absolutely can track it.
Yay! I am good dog.
Friend dog.
And friend dog.
Friend dog.
And is very excited to start.
Yeah. Oh, that's excellent, says the trapper. Well, it seems like you guys have your work cut out for you. I will leave you to it. I'll be waiting here in the
What?
village.
Why does the entity want to keep them in the village?
I don't know.
Yeah, why doesn't she want them running around everywhere?
I don't know.
This one specifically, considering this world is fucked up. Let's go.
I don't
I'm gonna take out my
know.
pipe.
All I know is the reason that the other killers don't like her is because she's not exactly, what do you call it? Civilized.
Kinda sounds like Ernest from my old town. Dude was batshit crazy. Fully feral.
I will help. Crinkle kind of like goes back over to Trapper with some difficulty. She's obviously leaning on her staff that she has. It's a little lantern. It has like little fireflies inside of it.
Fuck yeah. I would like to approach Abella before she goes.
Sure.
Have you been traveling alone this entire time?
She kind of smiles.
On and off.
She smiles sadly and looks down at her hands, and she says, "Well, yes, ever since my friends all passed while I was here. Blessed with long lifespan, elves may be, but that does leave a rather lonely life."
Oh dear. Would you perhaps consider coming with us, even just for a little bit?
Oh, I would be delighted to travel with you.
I turn back to the whole team. Is that cool? Is that chill?
Yeah,
Sure.
whatever.
Okay, cool. I figured it wouldn't be too hard to convince y'all. Let's go!
And Trapper's like, I will hang on to the dog. She will be
I
safe.
put Wilbur on, I keep forgetting his name, the Kieran.
Almus.
Almost.
Okay, Almus. I'm gonna write that fucking down.
Almost kind of like looks at the like new small weight on his back and sniffs it, and Wilbur sniffs him. They seem to come to an agreement of liking each other. And
yeah.
Wilbur climbs up onto the top of his head, and sits in between his antlers.
Fuck yeah. The way nature intended.
Yeah, he kind of makes like a little like screeching noise, and Almus rears up, and
Oh, he's just like his mama.
Wilbur makes a noise that Anastasia and Elora can interpret as laughter.
He just loves feeling so tall. Okay.
Wilbur has gained the mounted combatant feat.
Yeah. Yep.
Elmus got ratatouilleed.
All we gotta do is get him a little pike or something.
All right. So, you are meant to, if you want to help, you will be helping Trapper track down this other killer. Duet has the scent. She is just ready to follow it. Evan kind of looks specifically at Anastasia, and says, "Are you and your little posse ready to go?"
Been ready the entire time.
Okay.
Posse.
Posse, Crinkle says. Okay, so Evan looks at the dog and kind of like points and says, "Go follow." And Duet kind of trots off into the swamp. She is headed towards the cabin that houses Lambda.
Lambda.
The
The sheep.
Why are we? I remember,
Yeah.
but why there is what I'm wondering. I should probably move myself, huh?
Yeah. You can look around on the ground as well. For any
Oh,
like
clues.
Wait. Hang on.
Hang on.
I have a thing for this. I swear to God.
this is actually something both we have 2 trackers in the group for.
Yeah.
Cayde and Elora get bonuses to tracking.
Would this particular killer be able to be quantified as an undead?
I'm gonna say no, but
Okay.
yeah, she's
All
alive.
right, never mind. I don't have a thing for this.
Alright.
I would like to investigate.
All right, roll investigation.
Whoops. That was a misclick. Sorry.
That's okay. You're good.
I will too, because I just get advantage when trying to track stuff.
All right, 10.
Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I am investigating, right?
Yes, if you would like to investigate the area around.
Hey.
17 for me.
Oh wow. Cayde's eyes see fucking everything.
I get advantage when tracking.
Yeah. Okay, Raru and Elora, you see like faded tracks. They look like human bare feet. It's a small foot. Maybe about it's like a small foot. I won't give you all of the information. The swamp has somewhat faded it. It's very wet. It rains here a lot. But you can see the tracks. Cayde, you can see them super, super clearly. They are small human feet of normal amount of toes. They are probably about like a shoe size 4.5, like very small feet. And they lead to an area behind Lambda's house where there is a bunch of overgrowth. And that is kind of around where Duet is sniffing.
Cayde is tracking a barefoot woman through the swamps. He is in his element as fantasy Florida man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've started picturing him as, do you know Fisher Garrett?
Sounds familiar.
He's the Florida man who just walks through swamps barefoot and just grabs, like...
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Looking
that
in
TikTok,
the
yes!
Look
Yeah,
at
that's
that
Cayde.
20-foot python.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, I know exactly who that is. Oh, hell
I mean,
yeah.
That is kind of Cayde's basic job, just to wander through the swamp and find people who got lost there.
Hell yeah, bro.
That was his whole thing.
So funny.
I love fantasy Florida man.
Oh yeah, Fantasy Florida Man is funny.
It wasn't what I was intending when I made this character, but I'm happy that it's evolved into such.
Okay.
What is Duet doing?
She is sniffing
Sniffing.
around this undergrowth here. So for those of you who can see the tracks, in any capacity, the tracks lead from Lambda's hut to the undergrowth, where a group of vines has created a sort of doorway. The tracks lead inside.
Oh boy.
Danger, Crinkle says.
Got another weird door.
Weird door.
Weird
Fuck
door.
it.
Never been
I
here.
jump in.
Oh, okay.
It immediately goes in after.
Okay, well.
What?
All right. Anyway.
Just charging in.
You said it was just like a trap door going into the ground, right?
Well, it's so it's like a did not make Orin here. So it's kind of like a bunch of vines that make a doorway like into this area.
Ah, okay. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. So you notice you are not followed by Crinkle, but Abella and Almas have followed you. Hello? Can I make a token? Thank you. And Evan is here too. Okay. Yeah, let me... Whoops. Sorry. Let me remember what I'm doing. Okay. Alright. So, this is the deep swamp. As you go through the twisted vines, you come across a clearing that has thick undergrowth but not a lot of trees. A large animal of some kind has made trails through the undergrowth that make two separate paths, one that leads left and one that leads right.
Is it the same tracks that Cayde saw earlier, or is it actual animal tracks?
There are no tracks now. It's just like a huge beast has moved through this undergrowth and made visible trails.
Okay.
Does one look less threatening than the other?
Roll, roll, oh my god, yeah, I guess it would be perception if you're looking for vibes. What? Well, that's the wrong...
I covered my eyes, apparently.
Oh, that's persuasion, not perception.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I'm rolling investigation so that I
okay.
can look at the facts of the matter.
Yes. Perception.
Well, if you want to take... Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait till you're done.
Okay, so, from Raru's perception, as you're kind of, like, looking around at these, like, grasses and things like that, you notice that, the path to the right has, like, less undergrowth being trampled. So make of that what you will. Elora, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking for, like, if I can find any, I don't know, hairs or something, scales left behind.
Okay. So with your 11, you don't notice much that has been left behind here. It seems like whatever large animal that stomped through this undergrowth on both sides, has kind of erased any tracks of any animals that might be here. You can hear insects, you can hear, like, small animals in the bushes, you can see, like, little lizards kind of scurrying about, you can see, like, insects and bugs, but...
That's different from the other places we've been.
Yeah. But yeah, there are no, there's no, like, tracks or any visible, like, evidence that someone has been here.
Does it look like Duet still has the scent, or has she lost the scent?
That's a good question.
Cayde could ask.
Cayde could ask. Actually, we have 3 people who can talk to animals now, so... Okay. I rolled for her. She it seems like she still kind of vaguely knows where it is. She seems to have like lost it. She seems a little bit confused, but she's sort of like leaning. She's been sniffing between the two paths, and she's kind of leaning more towards the right. And she kind of looks up at Evan.
I'm going to try to double check her work. I look at Evan and I go, "Sir Evan, the rag, please." And I would like to wild shape into a black bear.
Oh. So Evan sees you like morph into a bear, and he's like a little bit taken aback.
A red bear, if you will.
A red bear. Yeah. He's a little taken aback, but he reaches into his pouch and he's just like pulling it out. He pulls out the rag. Duet is also kind of surprised by sudden bear appearance.
I get familiar with Duet.
Yeah.
Like deep sniff all around.
Duet smells like a mixture of dog and cotton candy, popcorn, kind of the like circus smell.
Ooh, I should have a smell lexicon. Okay, I smell everyone.
Okay.
I wanna fucking sniff library.
Well,
We all need to come up with scents for ourselves now.
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give Evan and Abella's now. So Evan kind of smells mostly like sweat.
I take my time with him.
He's kind of like he like hesitantly like reaches up and like puts his hand on your head as if to like give you a pet.
I stand on my hind legs.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
God.
like, whoa. He doesn't seem put off by it. He's like intrigued. Question mark. Okay,
God,
yeah,
it's
he's
Baldur's Gate 3 all over again.
I was gonna say, he smells mostly like sweat, but there's an undertone of like metal, and there's like an undertone of like coal dirt.
Interesting.
Almas kind of smells like animal. He smells like a deer, kind of, but he smells like a deer and clouds. So he like has like an ozone scent that's like very like clean. That's like an undercurrent to the to the deer scent. And he kind of like backs up a little bit. He still has Wilbur on top of his head, so he kind of like backs up a little bit. He's like a little intimidated by the fact there is a bear in his face.
I don't push him.
Yeah, Abella kind of like gives him like a little pat. She smells light and fruity and floral.
Fruity, you say?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she is gay.
It's funny because lesbian bad.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's like she is gay. But yeah, she has a very like light, kind of like fruity scent. Smells a little bit like pastry, interestingly enough. Like she's stepped fresh out of the kitchen after baking a cake or a pie or something. But yeah, she has like a lot of like floral undertones as well.
She smells nice.
Yeah,
Let's
smells
go.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, I lock in on the rag again.
Okay. Do you want to know what everyone else smells like? Everybody have their scents
We
ready?
can come up with that later.
Okay. All right.
I think Elora smells like wood and moss. Because she makes her arrows handmade, so I feel like she handles the wood a lot, and that scent is on her hands.
Ooh.
It is just straight up
Makes
swamp and whiskey.
Yeah.
He smells like a Florida man.
Yep.
I think Rory smells dusty.
Hell fucking yeah.
All right.
All right. I would
Okay.
like to try to pick up a scent.
All right. Let's see. What do I have you roll for that?
It says here, for keen smell, the bear has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell. So that's what I was going for.
Yeah, perception. Go ahead, roll for it.
Whew! Let me do some math. That's a 16.
Okay. So you take this deep inhale, and because you're focusing, it's like the rest of the smells that you can smell around you with your heightened senses kind of fade away. So the smell of the swamp kind of fades away from you, and you smell something scared. It's very fearful, this thing. And you do kind of get the sense it's a smell, but it's a feeling too. So this cloth is carrying like feelings and deep meaning as well as a scent. So
okay.
you like are overcome with like this scent of like swamp, but the feeling of like being scared and hungry and not knowing what to do or where to go, and just like being like afraid.
Okay. I don't want to hurt this killer.
Evan kind of looks at you after you take the deep inhale and goes, "Well, you got anything?"
I guess I try to track this. Is it going in a specific direction?
Yes. You can smell that the scent is going to the right.
Okay.
It's very, like, faded here, but the smell gets stronger, forward. On the right side of the path.
Before I go in that direction, this is gonna sound stupid as fuck. As worried as a bear can look, I want to give that look to Abella and Cayde, and Elora and Raru. Just like, yeah, as worried as a bear can look. Like I'm slightly hesitant. But yeah, I guess I go on to the right then.
All right.
Right.
So let's see. As you're walking, I wish I didn't have my Discord all the way over here. Oh. All right.
Is everything okay, DM?
Well, you guys are walking forward, correct? Through this underbrush?
Yes.
Alrighty. I need everyone to make a dexterity check.
Is a saving throw?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
16.
Alright.
I'm gonna get a 9 with a +5.
All right.
Game's rigged.
So that's 15.
Okay. I think that's everyone. Alright. Anastasia. Wait, hold on. Who got 9? Raru did. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong character.
Used to me failing all the time. I get it.
No. I was
Just
looking
kidding.
I was looking at the wrong character.
Should have said rolling bad, but
Yeah, no, it's fine. So, hidden in the underbrush, that, goes unnoticed by Raru is a rope snare. And as Raru steps forward, you hear this snap, and then suddenly you are hoisted all the way up in the air. Sudden tightening around your ankle, and then it swipes you up, and you are now hanging upside down.
How far up? Like, is it reachable to me with my short sword?
So there is like let's see, maybe it's like 10 feet up. There is like, it's like the one like tallish sort of like grass that's ahead of you. And it just kind of, it's kind of just like, so Raru's just kind of like hanging there in the air.
Can I, like, pull my body up so I can like try to cut the rope with a knife?
Yeah, making athletics check for me.
I think that would be acrobatics.
Would be acrobatics, I guess, right? Because you're like upside down. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be one of the two.
Alright, let's do it.
oh,
Dirty 20.
Wow, holy shit. Yeah, you immediately like find the rope, and you like are able to cut yourself down with your knife, and you kind of like fall onto the ground, like rather gracefully, I would say. You kind of have like wings that kind of like help you stop your fall a little bit. But you still take
A little bit of drag from those useless feathers.
yeah. You still take 1 damage from falling onto the ground.
I'll never make it.
It's like you kind of
What
like,
if you only had 1 hit point?
what then?
I guess
That would
the
be
equivalent.
hilarious.
I guess the equivalent would be you kind of like twisted your ankle a little bit as you fell. Not a serious thing, but you kind of like landed kind of funny.
Yeah.
So it kind of hurts a little bit, but you're fine.
Okay, so we should be wary of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, I keep my nose low.
Alright.
Cayde kind of looks the trap up and down. Does it seem like something new, or has it been sitting here for a while, and just like how well made is it?
That is a good question. Roll for me investigation.
Alrighty. Because I guarantee you Cayde's made this shit before, just when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 13.
Okay. So the rope from where it's cut is like frayed, you can see. But the rope looks older, like it's been wet a lot of times. It's darker. The rope that's like on the ground that fell with Raru is like it seems to be repaired. Like it's newer rope attached to older rope.
Huh. So the old rope looks like it's been sitting here for a while, but the new stuff is like it's a more recent.
It's more recent. It would have been like not probably in like the last couple of days. It's still kind of like wet and starting to fray a little bit, but it's not. It's like fresher than the older stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, not bad workmanship on the trap. But yeah, definitely gotta watch out for those, because if we ever see a two-stage trap, then we're gonna have issues.
Is there a stick nearby, like a 5-foot stick?
Is there a 5-foot stick?
A really sturdy stick. I help Raru find a sturdy stick.
No, the only stick that's tall enough is the one that like the trap was attached to and snatched you out of the air.
Lovely.
Mm.
Well, let's keep going, but watch your step, I guess.
What do I have in my inventory?
Okay.
I guess we're skedaddling.
Yeah, as you continue to walk forward.
I want to like hold out the my short sword, not the nice one, but the old one, and just tap the ground as I walk forward in front of me.
Smart.
And Cayde is actively watching for traps as well.
So as you're going through the grass, you come across what looks to be a crop of wild onion, sitting in the ground.
Ooh.
And they're all just there. As you're walking through,
I eat an onion from the ground.
well,
oh no. It's gonna be a fucking monster, isn't it?
If you pick it up and take a bite out of it, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I would rather that than a fucking monster.
You beat me to it. I wasn't gonna eat them, but I was gonna like splash at them.
He's absolutely about to be picking them to harvest.
It's 14.
Okay. You pass, but it tastes nasty. This thing tastes disgusting.
Oh, not ripe yet, huh?
Nope.
Just vomit on me.
Yeah.
I want to cut some of it with my sword, just expecting it to be a trap.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
For cutting it?
Oh yeah.
With a blade?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
You take 5 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Fuck are these?
Are eyes watering? Sorry, that was me stuttering for real. That wasn't. I'm saying, like, onions make my eyes cry.
Oh yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah. So the onions around you kind of start to move.
Oh no.
And let's see.
Cayde just
How
mutters,
many?
"Evil onions." God damn it.
How many start to move?
I would like to unwild shape.
Yeah.
These aren't onions, these are ogres.
Oh yeah.
Same thing.
Bella's about to get the real fucking party experience.
Yeah. Bella's like, what the heck is this? These are... Is this the... Hold on. Yeah, this is the encounter music. Okay, here we go. So they're small. They're still the size of onions, these things, but they are like living tiny plants. And 5 of them kind of surround your party on all sides. There were definitely some normal onions in that patch, but these 5 are not. It would have been 6, but Frost killed one by biting into it. Sorry, Anastasia killed
Hell
one.
fucking yeah!
Anastasia killed one by biting into it.
Did I not kill one by slashing?
You cut the top off of it, so there is one that
Okay.
You gave it a haircut.
Yeah. There is one that is slashed open and has taken some damage, yeah. So that one is significantly less, but yeah, these are
for initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Oh boy. We're
think-
fighting Pikmin.
Wait, no, not print screen. Where's mine? There we go.
16.
Why do I always get shit initiative rolls? What the fuck?
Okay.
Cayde is
Rude.
going to kill these things and then put them into a gumbo.
I actually need to... Wait. Can I roll? Yes, I can. I roll... Wait, hold on. I have to click her thing, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Why can't I find... There we go. Initiative. And... Wow.
We got a fuckload of people here.
Oh yeah.
These onions don't stand a chance.
Why can't I roll initiative for him? Where's initiative? What the heck? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
The fuck is in the air? The fuck? Sweat shit everywhere.
Everywhere.
Well, I guess Trapper finds this fight beneath him because I can't. Okay.
You weenie.
Alright, I don't know why Raru is not in the initiative tracker. How do I do that? I just figured that out last session and then I forgot. I have to, like, add turn, don't I? Yep, okay, there we go. Add turn. Okay, so yeah, you guys can fix yourselves in the initiative. Why did I put Elora in twice? I am a fool. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Duet is not fighting grass. But the rest of you can fight the grass. Bella is fighting too.
I believe Duet is normal type.
Duet is the normal type. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so fix your initiatives. And then we'll kind of sort them. Okay, yeah. So we'll sort. There we go. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Yay. All right. Well, Bella rolled really good. So she gets to go first. Let's see. What does she even have? She goes ahead and casts Vicious Mockery on one of these guys.
You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you.
So she yeah, she can't.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, she casts a vicious mockery. Let's do that. What do I have to do for that? Yeah. Oh, well, that's a 3. I don't know if that does very well. I don't think that does anything. So, she's looking at this plant that's right next to her, the purple one, and she goes, "You are unfit to eat, small onion." And this creature kind of like does nothing.
It's okay, Abella. You can say fuck. We won't get mad at you.
You can say fuck. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. She's like, oh, okay. Okay.
Don't worry, when you've been around us long enough, it will come to you naturally.
Fuck.
See?
There we go. Why does it look like a normal character sheet anymore? What happened?
Uh-oh.
No, what happened to it? Why doesn't it look like a normal? Oh, because I have spells open. I'm silly. Anyway, okay. Never mind then. Okay. All right. Cayde, you're up.
Cayde says, "Don't worry, I'll show you how to do it." Turns to the onion in front of him and casts vicious mockery. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
How much wisdom do onions have, anyways?
That is a 15.
What is the wisdom of an onion?
Apparently very high. It's a 15.
Yo, what the fuck?
How much was the save?
15.
Still takes damage.
Okay.
And he is going to say, "I wouldn't even feed you to a gator with leprosy."
Ooh. Oh,
And
wow.
It
takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, fuck that onion up.
It is dead. Which one were you attacking?
I think it's the one directly in front of mine. So I
Okay,
think that's
yeah.
green.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
And he
my
turns.
God.
I
He's
just
like,
heard Avery laughing so hard in the next room.
Yeah, it just like kind of like withers him to the ground and dies.
turns around and says, "That's how you insult a vegetable."
And Abella kind of laughs. I think I'm going to like this crew.
Yeah, damn right. And that's it for now. Cayde made his point for this turn.
Do a bow. Bow to your audience.
I am bowing to the computer right now.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Full leg crossed, armor to the chest bow.
Lego. All right, Raru, you're up.
Okay. I wanna take a slice at the red Pikmin in front of me.
Okay.
So that's with using my bonus action.
All
We'll
right.
get advantage. Does a 10 hit?
Yes, it does. Roll for
Oh,
damage.
damn.
Fucking
They are
better.
the onions.
That
Oh.
14.
Yeah, the thing's dead.
I mean, it's onions.
kinda
I've
like-
cut into onions with blunt knives before. They don't have that much armor.
Yeah, so it kind of withers away, into the ground before you.
Like that dry piece of skin on the outside, that shit's annoying, but it's not difficult to get through.
Yeah.
Not a high armor class for that.
No. All right. Is that your turn, Raru?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure I'm not like moving on too quickly. I've been trying to be better about that. Okay, Anastasia, you're up.
Hold on, I'm looking for my Produce Flame spell card. Where the fuck is it?
I really do need spell cards for Abella now because I'm actually like playing a character.
I would like to smack the onion with the Produce Flame.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Hell fucking yeah, bitch! Alright. Let me do some fucking math real quick.
Yeah, it burns.
Okay. That's actually 14 fire damage, but
yeah, it burns.
Yep, okay, cool.
So
I grilled the onion.
It burns and like several grasses around it just like catch fire. So several like normal onions also get roasted in the process.
Oh shit. Whoops. Delicious.
And I should add that as these things die, they let out like little tiny high-pitched screams. So...
Well, they shouldn't have thrown hands in the first place, so.
Yeah. All right.
Can I use my oh my gosh, I'm fucking roasted. I'm so sorry. My bonus to cast Produce Flame on the on the orange onion?
Yes.
Cool. Let me see if I hit twice. Does a natural fucking 20 hit?
It hits, yeah. I would say that it hits and crits.
Of course! Of course! That is fucking... Hold on. That is 24 fire damage.
Yeah, this thing is dead, and you have also, like, burned most of the shrubbery around the area. So there's, like, now... So, like, there's a lot of dry grass here, even though this is kind of swampy. So, yeah, you are creating a fire.
I'm putting that shit out. Whoa, shit. I did not realize I was so angry towards these onions.
Yeah, Abella kind of goes over and she, oh, I didn't mean to move L. Whoops. Abella kind of moves over and goes over and she starts pouring her canteen on the plants. She kind of gives Anastasia like a disapproving look.
I put my head down in shame.
Oh.
I did not mean to get lost in the sauce like that, I swear.
It's okay. Be mindful of
my
nature,
Produce
though.
Flame is just very potent. Yes, I will pay attention next time.
Thank you. That's all I ask. Alright, Elora, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot target practice. I'm gonna shoot the little onion that's 15 feet away from me, or 10 feet away from me, or whatever.
Okay.
That's not the right one. This is the right one.
That hits.
Does an 11 hit?
Yeah, it
okay. Does. 4 piercing damage.
Okay, so, you, like, your arrow slices through the onion type, thing, and, it, like, falls over, and
wait, shit, sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but, I also have favored foe, which means I can, here. The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favored enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you increase that damage by 1d6.
Okay.
So, that's an extra 4 damage, so 8 damage.
Okay, yeah, it's
Favored
dead.
enemy.
It's dead.
Okay.
Laura declared a
Enemy is the
personal
point.
grudge against
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this thing dead.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of guys taking their anger out on some onions.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. So, it's dead. Well done, everyone.
GG.
I imagine with we're done with the onions.
Yes. No more onions. They are all done. They're all gone.
Are there non-evil onions still around?
Many of them have been roasted. But yes.
Cayde pulls one out of the dirt, wipes it off. Crunch.
Not
bad.
Cayde trusts his immune system.
Bella just
With
kind
the shit he's eaten before, the slightly cooked onion is nothing.
This is a delicacy for Cayde. I am out of a wild shape, by the way, so
Okay.
just letting everyone know that.
Gotcha. No more bear.
No more bear.
Yeah, Evan was kind of like, oh, like as you shifted out of it.
Huh?
Evan was just kind of like, oh, like as you shifted out of it. He's like surprised. Yeah, and also Almas is eating some of the onions. He picks one up and kind of like lifts his head a little bit up, and Wilbur is able to like crawl onto his nose and take it. So Wilbur is now eating an onion.
Good son.
Yeah.
Cayde nods at the animals. Good taste.
Yeah.
Are we still on, like, just a path, or what is our surroundings looking like?
Yeah, so you are still, like, on the path, and as you kind of go forward now, you come into a clearing. Now I get to fix who's here. All right. So you now have reached this clearing. So here the plant life is more overgrown. There's more vines. And lots of tall grasses. It's mostly greenery here, like not very many like flowers. And as you're passing through here, you find the mangled bodies of corpses. Many are of animals, deer, lizards, birds, foxes, but some are humanoid in nature. And there is a blood trail leading through.
Can I... What am I trying to roll? Can I roll an investigation to see if there's anything weird about like the circumstances of their death?
Sure.
Or is that a different roll?
No, you can roll investigation if you're like checking. Yeah, I would give her that. Elora is from the forest, so she would know how to like check for animal death, I would assume.
Yeah. I cast guidance on Elora, so
roll an advantage.
You roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of your choice. You can roll the die before or after making this ability check.
Okay, so that's that and that. So
19?
16 plus 3 is 19, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, from that, you would be able to gather that these animals have been eaten. So something with not very efficient predator teeth has torn away at these creatures. The deer has had its like organs eaten out of it. But it's like very messy. So you can visibly see that there are like parts of the heart, parts of the liver, parts of the stomach that are like left over. And most of the meat has been kind of like torn from the bones. The like lizards are all like, some of them are like headless, some of them have like their like entire bodies like taken a bite out of. Yeah, it's something with non-efficient predator teeth has definitely like eaten or attempted to eat these creatures.
I would like to cut a chunk of meat off one of the human-like corpses.
You want to bite a chunk?
I want to cut.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my bronze dagger to do it.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Yeah, you can cut a chunk of some humanoid flesh.
Okay.
I think Elle is gonna eat one of the lizards.
Okay. Yeah, Elle kind of like flies down and just like snaps up one of the half-eaten lizards. Abella kind of like looks very uncomfortable to be here. And Evan is kind of just like solemnly like looking around and shaking his head.
Cayde kind of stares at the deer and is like, that's just wasteful.
Evan just kind of like makes a low noise in his throat.
We must be getting close.
This is fucked up. Let's get out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Keep an eye out for more traps and evil onions.
Yeah. There is a trail that moves forward into the underbrush.
It still looks like a beast has
this is
made its way.
This is a bloody trail. The like blood and corpses kind of like make a trail forward.
Should we perhaps talk about what we're gonna do when we encounter this person?
Might be a good idea.
I want to gather Elora, Abella, Cayde, and Raru into a team circle.
Okay. All right, so they all
Depends on how they react.
Yes, but when I could smell fear from that rag, and as the trail as well when we were following. I am inclined to believe that this creature is scared. Obviously, you know, that's the natural reaction, of course, but I don't know.
Our boy is leaving.
I don't.
Is he walking away?
Yeah, he's kind of starting to like follow the trail forward.
Someone's impatient.
He wasn't included in the team huddle, so he's just kind of wandering off.
Yeah, let's assume he has a plan.
Yeah. I don't know this person that Evan mentioned. But I do feel bad for her. It sounds like she's had a hard time.
Are we just good to go for the kill immediately is what I'm asking, I guess. It's a silly question, I know, but...
I
If
got
she
a few
attacks
ways.
first,
Follow you.
then we can defend ourselves.
I got a few ways I can immobilize her, so we'll go from there.
Alright. I just want to be stupid and approach, I guess, the friendly method, but...
I mean, you could certainly approach her with... Oh, sorry, I should speak as Isabella. I forgot that I can do that now. I agree. I think it would be good to show some compassion.
Okay. We mush, I guess.
Yeah, Evan's just kind of
We
like
mush?
gruffly like, you coming or what?
Yeah, I follow the bloody trail.
Yep. Away we go.
Can we pause? Can we take a break for like 5-10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right, intermission. do 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 do.
Wonder if Brandon just got home.
Oh yeah, maybe. Oh my god, my mic picked up my slurping. Gross. I'm also gonna BRB. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm using this time to pull up stuff.
What was that?
I'm using this time to pull up stuff. Okay.
Oh, I am back.
Welcome back.
Can confirm Brandon just got home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why. That's why. That explains it.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay. Yeah, so as you guys, continue forward, following the blood trail, you are led to a, like, cave that's in this outcropping. And by the cave, a wooden wall with a large wooden gate stands stretching up to the sky. The gate has a lever next to it. On the wooden wall next to the gate are a series of letters that appear to be written with thick mud that has dried. A few parts of the letters have cracked and fallen off the wall, but it can still be read clearly. At the base of the written letters are 6 white flowers with thin petals that make them look like spiders. And the letters read NKROBKYOTZNKZUCKX.
Can you put that in the chat?
I'm
I'm
on it.
not gonna remember that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, I was on it. I just wanted to read it for the recording.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, so there is a cave and then there is like a door with the wall. And Evan kind of like starts approaching the cave and he's like, "All right, come out now. Game's over."
The cave is open?
Yeah, it's like an open cave. There's like underbrush covering the front of it, but it is like open. And Evan kind of looks at Cayde and Anastasia, who are closest, and goes, I guess I don't know. Maybe she won't come out.
What's the plan then?
What the fuck is interrupting?
Listen,
You don't wanna know.
you're not a part of this week's episode, Brandon. Get out of here.
Orin is on an extended piss break. He cannot be here.
Yeah. He's got to relieve his lizard bladder.
He's working at the Girardi factory.
Yeah.
The what?
It's TF2. Just look up TF2 Girardi. Okay, anyway.
I'll ask how to spell that later.
Yeah.
I'll send you a video later
Yeah.
that explains what Girardi is.
Oh god.
Cool.
Not that SFM. Jesus Christ.
Yes, that SFM.
Oh no. I couldn't sit through that. It's so much liquid. Okay. Anyway, circling back here. Evan kind of like thinks a minute, and he looks at Anastasia. He goes, I thought you had an idea when you cut that piece of meat.
Maybe, yes. The true end goal is to just get this person back to the village, right?
Yes.
Any means necessary?
But yeah, though I'd rather not be any crueler than the entity has already been to her.
For sure. Okay. Let me do something stupid. I'm gonna go inside the cave.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna put my quarterstaff down. All that I ask is if you come with me, just be fucking chill.
Yeah, I'm following.
So's Cayde.
All right. I don't have a
I'm gonna
separate
keep
map
a
for
good
this.
distance, but I'm gonna watch.
Okay. I don't have a separate map for this, so we're gonna use our imaginations. Okay.
Dude, fuck that door.
It's the classic D&D method.
Mm-hmm. So, as you enter the cave, it's clearly been carved out of mud and vines and different plant matter. It smells like must and like dirt and mud. And there is a faint scent of blood. In the very back of the cave, you find a rather disheveled looking humanoid. Her back is towards you, and she appears to be bent over a deer carcass. And you can kind of like hear sounds of her kind of like eating very messily of the carcass. And she has not seen you yet.
Yeah.
I still have my bottle of soup.
Aww.
So
Hey, I cut that piece of meat off of that human to throw to her. If we want to do that first, but you can also give her some soup.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have better luck this time.
yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Alright, so you both approach her, and, let's see. She does not seem to care that you are approaching her. She seems to be, like, very busy eating.
Mm-hmm. Trapper did tell us her name, right?
Yes,
Lisa?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to say, Cayde is preparing a spell if she attacks them. He has hold person ready.
Okay.
Okay.
My nickname in high school.
Hold person. Hold person was your nickname in high school, Brandon.
No. His nickname in high school is Clown Extruder.
Oh. Okay.
The hell is clown extruder?
It's the
I
magic
don't
card,
want
guess.
to know.
No, I don't want to know either.
I do want to know.
All right, later. We'll discuss that
But
later.
yes. Fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna cast Charm Person while she's not looking. I'm gonna cast it on
shit.
her.
Okay.
Fuck it. I was gonna wait, but just absolutely fuck it.
Yeah. Okay.
Just gotta make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty then.
Well, is she within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
She got a 23.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Unfortunate.
So I
Damn, all
believe
right.
I believe like the person knows that the spell has been cast. If where that's how Charm Person works, right?
Yeah.
If it-
I know it's
I've-
after the
I am
duration ends.
not
They are aware that they have been charmed, but I don't know what happens on a failed. If they would like be aware that magic has been cast.
I wouldn't know.
I'm double checking that real quick.
Yeah, because I know it's I remember that it's like after like a failed save, they're aware that they've been charmed, but I don't know if it's like
Son of a fucking
if
fuck.
it fails entirely.
I hope I didn't just fuck us.
It does not say.
Okay.
Really?
So I'm gonna assume that she's probably like not aware that you cast magic on her.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All else fails, I also have Ensnaring Strike.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna try that again in a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna do the white girl thing if no one's gonna stop me. I'm gonna call out, I'm gonna say Lisa? See
So
if she responds to that.
the creature like stops and turns, and she's looking. She sees you first, and she sees Elora, and she's kind of like she's startled. She goes to like arch her back, kind of like a scared cat.
I lean down on one knee.
And she makes kind of like what you could probably interpret as like a nervous hiss. Like, you know, an animal backed into a corner. Like she's and she sees Trapper, and she has one hand that's larger and like longer than the other. She sees Evan and she swipes at him and goes
Not chill.
I'm gonna look at
Evan kind of backs up.
yeah. I'm gonna throw her the piece of meat. I'm gonna take my mask off and throw it to her.
She kind of like jumps. Like the meat like makes an audible slap on the ground. She kind of like jumps, and her eyes are hard to see. They're kind of like little black pinpricks in her face. She looks like she looks humanoid, but it definitely looks like she's been warped, covered in like vines and plant life, and she's very skeletal. But she kind of like she's watching you, but she like hesitantly like leans forward and sniffs the meat, and then like hastily grabs it and starts like eating it. And she just like downs that thing in like a second.
Okay, can I give her my bottle of soup?
How do you give it to her?
Just kind of like put it on the ground and roll it toward her.
Okay. She, like, she's like more trusting now that she's been like fed by these creatures that she doesn't know. But she's startled by the sound of the bottle rolling across the ground. So at first she kind of like hisses at it. Like she's like, and kind of like scrunches up her shoulders and like puts her arms like close to her chest. Like she doesn't quite know what to make of it at first. And then when it doesn't move any further, she kind of like lifts her like larger hand and just kind of like with the most like gingerly like with the most careful like clawed grip, she like lifts up the top of the bottle and like tilts the things that are inside. She like it's corked closed, so she kind of like pops the cork open and sniffs it, and then drinks it. And
Anybody else?
When she finishes it, she like recorks the bottle and like rolls it back to Elora in the same way that it was rolled to her.
Okay. So I have an empty bottle now.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Fuck it. I hold my hand out and try to make a come follow motion.
She looks nervously at Evan. And Evan's like, I'm sorry, you have to go back. Hag kind of backs up, but she's like against the wall. So as she like backs up, she like hits the wall and she's like, oh. And she shakes her head.
I am again going to ask Trapper, why does she need to go back?
I wasn't told specifics, but as you can see, she causes a lot of trouble. Her appetite is hard to keep in check. It's better that she stays where she's safe.
God forbid women do anything.
I know.
Sorry. Sorry.
It was good.
She doesn't get treated with much humanity, but she's safe in the village.
Is she safer there than she is here?
He kind of shrugs. That I don't know. I don't know what kind of creatures are out here.
We're asking the hard questions now.
Yeah.
Shame. Go pull out my daggers.
Oh.
Oh God.
No.
She
No,
like
not away.
she like sees the weapons and like it is like and like starts like scribbling on the ground.
What is that?
Uh-oh. If that actually works, I mean, it usually doesn't, but
What
if
happened, DM?
So she's drawing sigils on the ground, and she's drawing them all around her.
Evan, should we stop her?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to get close. She might. But he
Yeah,
like
I'm not moving up on her at all.
He attempts to get like a little closer. A phantasm of her body pops up in front of him from the sigil.
You motherfucker.
Can I throw a knife at her hand?
Oh,
You can roll to hit.
Okay. Should I not be doing this? I don't know.
it's gonna start combat, probably.
Anything.
Mhm.
You can do anything you want. This is
What
open
would
source.
Raru do?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll for damage. Okay, that's
Okay.
7 damage. So she like the knife hits her like point on, stabs into her palm, and pins it to the ground. She screams. This is the most humanoid sound you've heard her thus far.
I go to pull the knife out.
Okay. Roll for strength. Should be a low check.
Which dice should I use? I'll use this one. Pulling up my sheet, sorry.
That's okay.
That is a that's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not like a hard check. It's a knife
Okay.
in the ground. So you are able to like pull it out most of the way, at least. And you know, you can kind of like toss it aside. She like pulls her hand back and like starts like cradling it and rocking back and forth. She's staring at Raru fearfully.
Really bad. I wasn't expecting that reaction.
Can
There's feeling
I
weird. Okay.
roll medicine
Yeah.
to try and help her?
You will probably have to coax her to give her your hand. Oh my gosh, this is weird with the pronouns. You will have to coax her to let you see the wound.
Okay. Does that mean I should roll persuasion first?
Yes.
I can also cast Healing
Okay.
Word on her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we have ranged heals here.
Yeah. I mean, you can also see what's wrong with her. There is like an element of like trust and things like that. It's up to you what you want to do.
I feel really bad.
We're trying not to go that way, damn it. I've worked too hard. I cast Healing Word on her.
Okay. Yeah, the persuasion fails. Elora is not getting through to her. She's like hurt. This is an injured animal situation. She is like hurt and scared. And now someone that is in this tiny cave, because if you can imagine, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is surrounded by people who are so much bigger than her, so much stronger than her. And 2 people have been kind, so she's like, okay. She's already very afraid of Trapper. And then someone throws a knife at her. So she's like, she's not having a good day.
She heals for 7 HP, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, so she's fully healed.
My healing healing word is I'm sorry.
Aw.
I'm gonna shrug at Anna, like, dangerous.
No. As the magic takes effect, she like slowly like lifts her hand out and like looks at it. And she's like making this like gravelly, like kind of like a bubbly, gravelly, like undertone noise. It seems like curiosity. And she looks up at Anna, and she's like, she writes something in the dirt.
I attempt to read it.
Yeah, it's hard to read. Make me a language check.
I attempt to understand.
Yeah, make me a what would be like a knowledge check, a wisdom?
Intelligence?
Oh, intelligence. Yeah, make me an intelligence check.
Okay, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself real quick, if that's okay.
That's okay.
Gonna roll the d4 now. All right, what check am I making?
Intelligence.
Okay. That's a 10.
Okay. So, it's like scratchy words. She might not be writing with her dominant hand. But it reads magic with a question mark.
I nod my head. Yes. And I would like to cast a tiny produce flame.
Okay.
Within the palm of my hand.
So she blinks and like jumps at the fact that there's like fire suddenly in her hand. But she like reaches her hand like very carefully towards it and like puts her hand against it as if she's like warming her hand against a fire. And her mouth is like open in awe. And she looks between Anastasia and Trapper and everyone else present. And Evan goes, "It's time to go, Lisa." And she kind of like stands up a little bit. Her stance is crooked and strange.
Before she goes, I just want to tell her I will attempt to make time to come see you.
And
I don't know if you can understand me, but
she nods. She understands you.
Okay.
And she like reaches like into her clothing and pulls out a like wreath that is like made of branches and tied together with twine.
Sorry, go on.
And she very carefully, like, she holds out both of her hands and she has it like in the center of her palm and she just like holds it out to you.
Oh, okay. I take it.
Okay.
My Shayla! I take it, I think for a moment, and then I actually want to give it back to her. No, how do I explain this? If you get lost, this will help me find you. Keep it.
She looks confused and then nods and takes it back. And she kind of like slips it over her smaller hand, like a bracelet.
Oh, I don't want to send her back to camp. But
Evan smiles at you and at Elora, and well, I mean, you can't really see him smile. But he kind of like says very warmly, like, this is the right thing to do.
Sorry.
She kind of like looks like very like fearfully at Raru as she like kind of like walks past behind Trapper.
I give Raru a noogie.
So yeah,
I could have let that slide.
So they now go out of the cave, and Trapper kind of calls to the dog and whistles. He turns to the group and asks, "What is the dog's name?"
A duet.
Duet. Good girl. And he pats between both of their heads. And Duet wags her tail, and she's very happy. He looks to the group and says, "I will take Duet with me. She'll be safe, and she will help us get back to where we need to go. Thank you."
I pet the dog goodbye.
No. She like licks your hand. You hear in your head, "Goodbye, friend. Goodbye, best friend."
Sad.
Yeah. Yeah, so they start to walk back through the underbrush and back the way they came. Until you can no longer see them. Okay.
Did we
So
actually get through that without a
bittersweet.
fight?
You did!
It's just like, it feels almost wrong. I don't think I like talking things out.
Thought she was dangerous.
I think she technically was, but only if we gave a reason to. I don't know. I'm not good at this people thing.
Yeah, charisma is my dump stat. I don't know.
It would be funny if Elora actually said that. Yeah,
I'm
charisma's
gonna use that now. Use that in person now.
Charisma is my dump stat.
Dump stat.
Hey,
I do love.
Elora, I think I found a new status for you. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. Anastasia.
Oh fuck. I was just gonna say I love it when like characters do talk about the meta.
It is pretty funny.
Fuck me. What now?
Well, there is a door.
Oh yes.
So the wooden wall kind of stretches all the way around the back here. And it's like very worn wood. There's a large wooden gate and a lever. And of course there is the strange writing written in mud, with the 6 white flowers at the base. Anyone familiar with Thieves' Cant?
Yeah.
Real
Right.
quick.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say I'm sorry to Raru because we have encountered this person before, and it's occurred to me that we did not fill you in at all. So I am sorry about that.
Yeah. It's Rory was protective of his friends and.
Mhm.
Aww.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you could take some time to explain, like, what happened, like, what she is.
Yeah.
And how she was before, if however you guys want to handle that in character.
Shit, I don't think Raru's ever been to the Killer Village, actually.
That's what I was
Right?
thinking. I'm like, I don't think he
He's been there.
has. Yeah.
I thought he's been there once.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Because you
Oh,
guys,
okay.
yeah, you guys went for the whole, like, ritual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Has it been that long? My god. What the fuck?
It's been a while.
I have worms for memories. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, so if you guys want to, like, fill in Raru about, like, the hag,
Yeah.
go on. What do you tell him about the hag?
Well, she's tied to a tent, so she doesn't get the nice privilege of having a cabin like some of the other killers. Obviously. Sorry?
Tied to a tent, huh?
Yep. What else is there?
Also, we don't know that much
Yeah, we
else.
don't. That's all we know.
She's kept restrained in a tent, away from all the others.
She's a very hungry girl, apparently. Given the corpses in the woods, but...
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Many corpses.
Alright, to the door.
To the door.
All right. Oh yes. Thieves' Cant. Roll history. Anyone who is familiar with Thieves' Cant
Yes.
for me.
Or who is proficient in Thieves' Cant. So, history?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'll
What
give you
the hell?
I'll give you advantage for that because you have the efficiency and you have the proficiency in Thieves' Cant. So,
Okay.
well.
Cool.
Oh no. That's really funny.
You have.
Can I guess?
Yeah, you want
Never
to
mind.
cast. You want to cast guidance.
Yeah. I guess
Alright.
kind of one
All right.
Do you want me to roll
Cantrips,
again, or
let's
just
fucking
add,
go.
add the D4 to it?
Yeah, just add the D4 to it.
Cool.
Add 4 to it.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, all right. So
Damn.
you know very vaguely that this is a cipher of some kind.
Oh my god. Rory's just got some brain fog today.
Yeah, it's a code. You are aware that it's a code of some sort. But you are not aware of like what kind of code it is.
The brain fog is so real.
Raru, I think, is still a little shaken about like throwing a knife at something and it having a humanoid scream that was not like not expected at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's shaken up. That's okay. That's understandable. So you guys have the letters. There are 6 flowers underneath.
Let me read one of these spell cards real quick.
Uh-huh.
Can you describe it one more time, please?
Sure. On the wooden wall next to the gate are a series of letters that appear to be written with thick mud that has dried. A few parts of the letters have cracked and fallen off the wall, but it can still be read clearly. At the base of the written letters are 6 white flowers with thin petals that make them look like spiders.
Oh.
I would like to cast Speak with Plants on these flowers.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, they're real flowers. They're not painted on. That's...
No, they are real flowers. They're sitting at the base
Cool.
of the they are picked flowers. Does that count as them being dead?
Oh, they're picked.
Yeah, they're picked flowers. I would say they are probably dead. They are picked
okay.
flowers, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Is there any other vegetation I could talk to?
There is a multitude of plants and vines and shrubs low to the ground, grasses.
Which is the smart?
Which is the smartest?
What's the smartest?
I don't
Which
know.
is the smartest looking plant?
No.
I mean, trees are probably the oldest, so
There's-
True. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
you
I want to
can
talk
t-
to
yeah.
a tree.
Okay, yeah, there are like a few like very thin, like scraggly swamp trees.
I did not expect to have to guess the intelligence level of vegetation.
I didn't either, but you know what? I love it. I'm for
Shrubbery
it.
is stupid, but we have to find the least stupid.
I'm for it. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let me hit up the tree, bro.
cast your speak with plants. All right.
Within 30 feet of me. Hell yeah.
Yes, there are a multitude of trees. You can pick one of the swamp trees to talk to.
I want to pick the one closest to the door.
Okay, that is... Okay. Appears to be a younger tree. Younger and smaller and more scraggly. But,
Destroyed.
it's not destroyed, it's just young.
No, just you're roasting it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Young and scraggly. Yeah, I can see that now. Okay.
Kind of a weenie tree.
A weenie tree, yeah. But yeah, it gets this sudden sentience, and it's like, whoa.
Hey, my name's Anastasia. What's yours? Tree. Don't have a name?
We are all referred to as Seedling if we are young.
Okay. Do you know how to get this door open, Seedling?
What is a door?
Oh my god.
I stop, speak with plants. I uncast, speak with plants. Good talk.
So
Oh my God.
as soon as you stop the spell.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on. The duration is 10 minutes. I can't undo it.
You can.
Well,
No, these kinds of spells you can.
I don't want to waste the level 3.
It's a level 3.
Dude, my build fucking sucks. I want to keep the line open for the tree.
okay, all right. It's still, the question still stands. It asked you, what is a door?
It's a large rectangle that opens and closes. I'd like to point at the door that is in front of us as well.
The tree kind of like physically like leans forward to look. And then it like leans back. And it's like, oh, I cannot walk, so.
But have you seen anyone open the store? Mess
No.
with it? Do something with it?
I saw a scraggly thing right on the wall. It was not it's not a creature I was familiar with. It looked like
Okay.
you, but different.
But it wrote on the dirt there? Like where the fucked up letters are?
It used its big hand, its big root, to lift up dirt and write on the wall.
On the wall. Oh, okay.
And then it put the flowers there.
Okay. Good talk. And I rejoined the group.
Okay.
Thank you, Tree.
Anastasia, Elora, how closely are you looking at the letters?
I'll squint at them very
Yeah.
closely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Make a history check, both of you. Oh.
3.
I got a 16.
Okay, Elora, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
Anastasia, this is the same handwriting as the hag.
That is what that tree told me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I point at it and I tell everyone that Lisa left this here.
You can
As
say
well as the flowers.
Tree said.
What?
That's what Tree said.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. It's
God
good.
damn it.
It was
That's
funny.
what Tree said.
Yeah, maybe I railroaded that too hard. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
But yeah, she put these flowers here as well. Raru, do you want to try reading it again?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. So that's still history.
Yes, with advantage because you know thieves can't.
Right. Do I still have guidance?
I could cast it on you.
Yeah, I'll take some guidance.
Yeah.
There you go.
16.
Okay. So with your 16, this is indeed a cipher. It is a Caesar cipher.
Caesar.
Yeah, so
Caesar salad
you
cipher.
you are aware that Caesar ciphers are code switching inside of the alphabet, the standard common alphabet. So the letters that you are seeing stand for other letters
Oh.
within the same alphabet.
Hmm.
Is that what you have in general?
Yes. Those are the letters that are written.
Oh fuck, a puzzle.
A puzzle indeed.
How many flowers are there?
There are 6.
6? Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, Chief. I have no fucking clue what to do.
I am doing the hard stuff and just running through the alphabet in my head as I read this code out.
Yeah.
I can smell the fumes. So if the K is... Huh.
It can be literally any letters.
Yeah. There are some that are repeated, but we need to figure out even one.
Well, 2 and 3 letter words are usually easiest because there's so few of them.
Yeah.
So,
Quick question. How many flowers are there again?
There are 6.
6.
6 flowers.
What if O is I, T is N,
yeah.
N?
I'm thinking the 3 letter word is either and or the.
Oh, I doubt it's and, because then the ends would be the same. What? Let's try the.
Yeah.
The. That would make this T.
E.
This is H. K is E. E.
So he is the first one. If that's the case.
Yeah. That was a good guess there. Or I guess not really a guess. You've figured it out. I
So-
have this so far.
Okay.
I'm smiling so hard right now.
I'm trying so hard not to look up like a codebreaker app.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's cheating.
Yeah, you're not allowed to cheat. Don't cheat.
All right.
Mm.
So, assuming that the ZNK is THE. Oh.
What about that?
Mm. Okay. He lives
He-
in the.
Yeah, I was about to say he lives in the.
So we know that because UC and X haven't been used before, so we know that they're not any of the letters that we've used.
Yeah.
I think we could also take into account, like, the flowers perhaps being involved with the answer? Like, were these flowers put for someone mentioned in this puzzle? What the fuck?
Hmm.
Still have A, B, C, D, F, G. We've already used H and I, J, K, L, M, O, P, Q, R, S. A lot of letters that we have left.
Yeah.
I doubt that because there's got to be another vowel in there, right?
Possibly. Well, yeah.
What if U is O? Oh my god!
You got it? What is it?
Yes!
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We got there.
Hell yeah.
I would-
Okay.
Let's go.
So, two questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, what the fuck is the tower? And two, what do the flowers have to do with this?
So the Caesar cipher is a code switch which shifts the letters of the alphabet
Oh
around.
my god! I got it. Spider, flower, they have the same letters. Or the same number of letters.
Well, that's very clever, but no.
No, that's not the key.
How
No,
a Caesar cipher works is that normally the letters will be shifted around by a certain number,
yeah.
and that number is 6.
The number
Oh.
of flowers.
Is the number of
Yeah.
letters that is shifted around.
Would not have come to me at all.
I literally have been useless as fuck in this situation. I don't know shit about ciphers.
You guys figured it out without that clue. I'm like, you got it like almost right away. I was like, hell yeah, dude. As far as the tower, I think only one person in your party has seen the tower.
Oh, I don't think it was Roar.
It was.
It was what?
Oh.
It was? Was that in the dream?
Yes.
Or when he was first getting pulled here, right?
Yep.
Tower.
Okay.
Do I remember where it is?
Roll a history check.
God damn it.
Oh,
Oh man.
You don't remember anything. All you remember seeing is the tower itself. You don't remember anything else.
Tower.
Could you explain the door again? I know you already have a bunch of times, Sylvie.
No, sure.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay.
So there is a wooden wall with a large gate. The gate has a lever next to it. So you guys know the solution to the cipher.
Okay.
So what now?
I pull out my fucking vial of dusty vomit moss.
Okay.
Because I remember that being a clue. Part of this. How big is the gate?
Moss-covered doorways. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there moss covering this gate?
There is not.
Why don't you cover the gate with moss?
Do I have enough is the question.
Just a heads
Maybe
up,
I
we're
could-
probably gonna have to call it in the next 10 minutes because it's almost midnight where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could try to put it on the lever, but I'm not sure.
Should we just try pulling the lever first?
I mean, remember what happened last time?
And yeah, just putting the option out there.
So you guys know the cipher. Did any of you, like, say what it was to tell each other?
Oh, well, okay. If Raru's the one that figured it out, then yeah.
I was about to say, I'm sure Raru, Cayde, and Elora figured it out together.
Yeah.
So
Just, I'll write it on my tablet and show it to the others.
Okay.
He lives in the tower.
You hear a click as soon as you say that aloud.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
It was
So-
really easy.
I put the moss away.
You use that for later.
Cayde
Yeah.
walks over to the lever, and I'm gonna say this. I am making sure it's me doing this because I am the himbo.
Mm-hmm.
I must honor Kronk and pull the lever.
You pull the lever,
Cayde.
and the door opens.
Right lever!
The door opens onto a, like, misty scene. There is mostly mud and grass here. And there is, like, mist directly ahead.
Every fucking moment it gets more like home.
Should we call it here? Not to rush y'all.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably a good place to stop.
All right, we will go through the door next time.
Alright.
Sounds good.